I'm Miles, and this is my 2011 Ford Transit Connect, which I purchased about 3 months ago for the sole purpose of traveling around the country and telling some interesting video stories. One of those video stories is about my grandmother Amelia. You can find the link to that starter project down below in the description. In this episode, what I'm going to do is put in the framing for my subfloor and the actual subfloor itself. There'll be no installation in this episode. That said, basically all you're going to see me do is take some measurements, cut up some wood, screw said wood together, and then marry that wood frame to the floor of my van, thereby creating a subfloor. Kind of sort of cool. This is a very important component if you're doing a van build, so you might want to stick around for this entire episode. Before I go any further, I do want to give a special shout out to Larry Treen, and you're wondering, who's Larry? Well, I'm going to throw him up on the screen there. Larry's basically been acting as my technical guru here, so without Larry, I probably wouldn't be here. So he's been basically, I've been peppering him with questions left, right, and center, and Larry's gone, yes, Miles, no, Miles, and yes, that's batshit crazy, Miles. But he's been an amazing resource, and I could not do what I'm doing right now without Larry. So I just want to send a special shout out to Larry Treen. Thank you very much to Larry. That pretty much wraps it up, and let's go do my van build. Van building. Yeah. Yes, van building. Yes, I'm going to go do some van building. Yes, there'll be van building. Van building. Van building. It's totally van build. Now time to measure and cut some wood. Hey Larry!
Hey Miles!
You want to get in here so that I don't cut off a finger?
No, I'd kind of like to see that.
No, So Mr. Larry is here so that say hello, Larry.
Hello, Larry.
He's now said hello. All right. So Mr. Larry is here so that I've never cut wood before, not with power tools. And B, more importantly, so that I don't lose a finger, because losing a finger would be very, very not funny, okay, not cool, not happening. No, stop it! All right, however, there is a tiny little safety warning that Mr. Larry has bid me to point out to you folks.
Okay, so for all you safety-minded bitches out there, I know that there's supposed to be a guard over the blade. We don't have it here for two reasons. One, I rarely use it because I like to see what the hell I'm doing. And two, Miles wants you to be able to see what the hell he's doing. So, safety guard is not in place. Let's not hear a bunch of pissing and moaning and complaining in the comments.
I kind of sort of screwed up a little bit. However, we still have plenty of board to screw up with. So, Mr. Larry is going to help me out with this part. He's going to hold that board so that I don't screw it up. Let's try this one more time, shall we? I have successfully cut my first board, and there was much rejoicing. So if I did my job right, this should be a 3/4 of an inch board. If I did my job right. And I did my job right, it's 3/4 of an inch. So you're gonna ask, why are we doing 3/4 of an inch? Why are we cutting 3/4 of an inch boards? Woo-hoo! 6 boards, and now we need to cut them to length, I believe is what we're looking for, right?
After we determine what that length is.
After we determine what that length is. So, right, we'll determine what that length is. Hold on a second. Let's do a little measuring. All right. You know, I got knee pads for just this purpose, and guess what I did not bring with me today? My knee pads. All right, so let's see. We want to measure from here to here. And that wants to be, if I can get that right, about 51 inches? Yeah, more or less. All right, 51 inches. And we want to go about an inch on either side, so that brings us up to about 53 inches. Okay, so let's do the other side, the front side. I really want my knee pads right now. All right, so let's do this. All right, so that's about 49 and some change. However, we're going to extend out the board here about 3 or 4 inches on either side. So let's just call it 60 inches so that we have a little bit of give room on either side. So we're going to do 60 inches here and 53 inches on the back side. All right, let's get back to cutting. So now I got to cut these puppies to length, but first I have to measure them to length. So let's do this. Do we have an implement to score it with?
Where's yours?
Right here. We now have an implement to score it with. All right, so we want to measure out 60 inches. So let's see. Well, there's 60 inches right there. All right, so let's cut it. Okay. Oh my God! Power tools! Cool beans. All right.
One piece at 60.
One piece at 60. Now we want to do 53 inches. 53 inches.
Right.
All right, 53 inches. So let's get right to there. 53 inches. Thank you, Mr. Larry. Mark it at 53 inches. Get that perfectly flat. All right. And now,
I will carefully place
would you please carefully place that? Not bad. Now we've got our front and our back at 53 and 60 inches. Cool beans. So let's go. So now we have to figure out where and how to make the marks for the screw holes. And Larry came up with a really cool idea. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to put the screws back in place like you've seen here, and then basically tap this into place. And we're going to do the same thing on the front. So let's do the front side first, because it's a little easier to get to, and Larry's doing that right now. So Mr. Miles can get one in there. And all we're doing here is creating basically an indentation for the wood. So, and what are we going to do? We're going to use a mallet, just like that one right there, and we're going to tap very lightly or very gently into the spot so that we have an indentation.
Try to make sure though that we have the bolt head in the
right
center
place
of the wood. Yeah.
That would be nice.
Okay.
All right.
You want to do your end?
I will do my end. Would you hold that, please? Now comes the hard part, the back side. And the reason it's hard is because this board doesn't necessarily fit into the space. Remember, we cut it to 53 inches and not 51 inches. Let's see if this fits. That's one. What he said. It'll be covered up by a board. All right. I have two boards in place. Look. Board number one. Board number two. Now, I believe we have to cut the actual floor joists themselves to length and then add some pocket screws to them. And then I should actually have my frame, my subframe for my subfloor. All right, let's get to cutting. Hi. I'm gonna drill some pocket holes right here. Hence the drill and the piece of wood. That, as they say, is that. Right. Now I've done all the pocket holes. Now I have to go put the screws in the holes. Floor joists are in place. That is my subframe for my subfloor. Gotta go get the plywood. Hold please. That fucker is heavy. I think this thing has to get turned around. That.
Now it would seem this stuff has kind of gotten in the way a little bit.
Oops! I think he's talking about the sound dampening. However, we can easily fix that.
Gotta hold the camera. Almost.
I think we might need a little more snuck.
A little more.
Holy shit. Spot on, baby. Holy shit. I have a subfloor. Holy shit, I have a subfloor. Holy shit, I have a subfloor. So the next piece of this is really just filling in these gaps, filling in that gap over there, filling in that gap right there, and that one right there. That we will take care of in just a little bit. All right, let's give it a final sweep. And let's give you the full look, Here it comes. Look at that. There's my subfloor in all its glory. Now remember, we're not screwing this down yet because we have we have some wiring to run under it, and more importantly, some insulation. So that will happen in a later episode. So don't freak out that where's the insulation? Why aren't they screwing it down? Because we have stuff to do under it. So, and it doesn't make logical sense to screw it down when we're just gonna unscrew it. All right, that said, look at this. I have subfloor. Subfloor. This right here is my list of patrons. Thank you very much to my patrons, for without them I couldn't be here. Those people that are in bold are super donors, and they've given way more than I didn't even ask. They just like saw the need and gave. So thank you very much, very, very much to my super donors. It was, oh my God, amazing. And one more shout out to Larry Treen, because without him I wouldn't be able to do like half of this. So thank you very much to Larry Treen. That said, if you liked what you saw, please hit the like button, smash that like button, and really hit the subscribe button. I need lots of subscribers and lots of likes. The more that people like it, the more that it will get recommended to other people. So please smash the like button, and you'll be helping me out with the YouTube algorithm. One more thing, down below is a link for Patreon. I desperately need cash to finish out this build, so please hook a brother up. $3, $5, $7, whatever you can afford, it'd be great. Oh my God. Because when I leave here, assuming I actually get to leave here, I am going to leave here, I still need money to, like, you know, travel on the road. So to get the projects done, because that's the whole reason I'm here. It's not just to, like, you know, live in a van and be funky cool. It's because of the projects that I mentioned at the very beginning of the episode. So please, please, if you can find it in your heart and just, you know, give a couple of bucks, that'd be great. And I would be thrilled. So hit the like button, subscribe, and donate to the project. Thank you very much. I appreciate your time, your patience, and your patronage, and I look forward to seeing you somewhere on the road. Bye!